Hey, morning, Jalen. Good morning, man. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Looking good in that purple and gold, my man.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Take me through this recruiting process, man. You shut it down pretty early this summer, committed to LSU, and seemed like you're pretty firm on it, man. What was it about LSU, Brian Kelly, and the timing that made you want to shut down the process?
It was pretty much the connection I had with Coach Kelly and Coach Hankston, from talking to them on the phone, texting them, and when I went up for my official visit, they showed me nothing but love. They've been true to their word so far, and they basically just shown me I can trust them with my football development and me chasing my goals. And is what we use. So also a bonus, a rich tradition of top receivers going into LSU and making it to the NFL, making it big, and putting on for Louisiana and wearing that purple and gold is just something different.
Has LSU always been on your radar, or did they become more in play when Brian Kelly got to Baton Rouge with Cortez Hankton?
LSU was my second offer. So once I got that, they were always on my radar. It slowed down a little bit when COVID happened. It slowed down for really everyone. And once Brian Kelly came back, because he recruited me at Notre Dame also. So once he came to LSU, that love for me when he was at Notre Dame stayed with him and came and recruited me even harder at LSU.
What was it about the timing? You had attention from everybody in the country. I'd imagine that you could have a pretty cool senior season with your recruitment staying open. What was it about the timing that said, you know what, it's now's the time a couple of months ago when you shut it down?
The timing was faster than I expected. My original timeline was this month. Well, really coming up this weekend. That was my original timeline. But I decided to commit when I had my entire family with me. That was the main reason I shut it down so early, so my family can be there, and they don't always get to be part of my recruitment process. So being able to be there with my mom, my dad, my sisters, my cousins, and aunties and uncles, all of them together, makes it more. And that's what's important for me, to have them here with me and say they can be a part of my process.
What did you think about Baton Rouge? How was your trip over to LSU?
Oh, I had lots of fun in Baton Rouge. It's a little slower than Miami, but yeah, it's a little slower than Miami. It's gonna be an adjustment, but I love Baton Rouge. It's an amazing place. I just feel at ease when I'm there, happy. Like the weight of it is like gone.
I'd imagine that, with you being committed, that doesn't matter to other schools. They're probably still coming at you, especially I know your hometown team. How crazy has it been for you in this process, and how crazy is it still?
It's been crazy. Like, school's been coming and texting me on and off for a while, coming in hard. Different schools like Miami, Florida State, Michigan, Georgia, random. They just text me all the time. But now since I'm committed, they're still texting me. It don't really matter. They feel like a lot of, especially the Florida team, they feel like I should stay in Florida, represent my hometown, and they're pushing harder than before since I committed to LSU. It's been crazy. Fans been texting me. It's wild.
Yeah. Hey, Mario Cristobal, get the hell out of here, bro. Leave him alone. He's coming to Baton Rouge.
Respect his decision.
Bro, y'all's recruiting class is on fire right now. I'd imagine you're paying attention to this. What do you make of all these commits you guys are picking up, including another 5-star wideout in Shelton Sampson who committed last week? Scary to think about what you guys could look like in a couple of seasons playing next to one another.
Yeah, me and him, I feel like that's going to be probably the next best duo in LSU history. With my speed and his size and physicality, That's just going to be a dangerous asset for any defense in college football. But I feel good about this class. We have a lot of great, amazing players. And I feel like this class is going to be the one that brings home the national championship for LSU.
Brian Kelly is brought back, or not brought back, has introduced a saying to the program, graduating champions. It seems like that's kind of what he is modeling after. That's what he is selling to recruits. That's what he's trying to build within the program. It sounded like that meant a lot to you. Can you explain that? And a lot to your mom.
Yeah, it was a lot to my mom. My mom is real big on education, which is one reason why I'm here at Gulliver Prep. That means a lot because football only lasts a certain amount of time. So that graduating champions part, I love playing for championships. I'm a competitor. I've been in championships my whole life, so I love it. And the graduating part was big to me because, like, it's stuff that I want to do after football. Like, say I make it to the NFL, I'm probably going to play hopefully 5-6 years, something like that. And then I'm probably going to be like, 30, 32, 30 something. I still have the rest of my life to go out and do things. So it'd be great to have a degree so I can also do something else that I love.
Absolutely. Jalen, I got you 10-year All-Pro first ballot Hall of Famer, bro. So, and you're still 32 and still got a lot of life to live. But
as long as you can still burn, because they're going to hire you.
What are your majoring? What are you thinking about majoring in? What would you like to study?
I'm thinking somewhere around like sports management, sports business, something in that area.
No, go ahead.
With me, I love sports, so I want to, even after I do what I'm doing with the football thing, I want to still be around sports. Like I don't know what I would do without sports. So,
do you play any other sports?
I run track and I played basketball in middle school.
Will you be an early enrollee?
Yes, I will.
Nice.
Yes.
You wear number 5, right, at Gulliver Prep?
This year I changed my number to number 3. This year,
Upgrade.
it was my last year in my hometown, pretty much, and number 3 was the number I wore the whole time I was in Little League. So it's like going back to where it started, just in the remembrance of everything I accomplished over all the years, and just dedicating this last season to that.
OBJ vibes?
A little something like that.
Yeah, I like that. Do you know what number you want to wear at LSU?
I was hoping number 1, but I'm gonna be a freshman, so whatever number that coaches feel like is the best number for me, that's the number I'll be wearing.
Do you know the tie of Gulliver Prep and a former LSU legend in Sylvia Fowle? How much Sylvia Fowles, who has her number retired here inside the Maravich Center? I wonder how much they celebrate her on the campus that you are now.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh, nice. Oh, my bad. WNBA. Ask today. Ask your teacher. Y'all start school tomorrow, right?
Thursday.
Nice.
Is that tomorrow?
What's your anticipation for the senior season? What are the goals? What's been the off season? What have you most improved on?
I've most improved on pretty much the whole entire route tree. Almost perfected the deep ball. I worked a lot, like rep after rep on the underneath short routes. Just another 1,000-yard receiving season, and just to show everybody that I'm more than just a deep threat receiver. Like, I can do anything. I can play the slot. I can run the short route. I can make a play after the catch, and just prove to myself and prove to everybody that I'm more than just a vertical deep threat receiver.
Yeah. How's your relationship with Coach Hankton? Is he your primary recruiter?
Yeah, me and Coach Hankton talk pretty much. When we're allowed, we talk pretty much almost every day. We text about football, text about life, and we just check in on each other, make sure he makes sure I'm good, I make sure he's good, and we just build a relationship that's more than football.
Go have a great senior season, bro. Best of luck in school. Can't wait to watch you at LSU. Thanks for the time this morning.
No problem. Thank you.
You got it, man. There is a 5-star wide receiver, Jalen Brown, checking in from South Florida this morning. Gulliver Prep standout, as he is a 5-star wide receiver that is committed to LSU. Good to catch up with him.